welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive and to the last two giveaways of the 2023 giveaway year for me. So these are the decks for November, and for December I actually have two decks to give away. So the decks for December I will get back to, but let us start with November first. So I will go through all the cards with you. I will show them how I use them and show them what they look like. And then you can decide which one you want to be a part of. Okay, so let's look at the one for November first. This is from James Van Praagh. He is a #1 New York best-selling author and also a famous medium. So this is a 44 card deck and guidebook, and this is about love. So love activation cards, the power of love. This is the back, a good and sturdy box. I believe this is Hay House. Yeah, it's a Hay House production. So you know what the quality is when it is a Hay House. So it opens like this. And then there is a guidebook, and there's quite a good guidebook. It's a lot of information on each card. There's a picture of the cards, which makes it easy. Yeah, and a lot of information in these guidebooks from the Hay House. So dump them out like so, and then this is the back. Very, very beautiful back. I just love this back. It's glossy cards and really good cardstock, as always, from Hay House. So let's just look at the cards. There's just different kind of designs on the back, different colors, with a heart in the middle and then a message. One top word and then a message underneath. So that's kind of how the cards are made. So let's just flip through them. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and we're just going to look at what they look like. So it's kind of straight to the point kind of information. So you can of course use them in the beginning of a reading. You can use 3 cards together and kind of get a message from that, or you can use it as an extra message. If you do a reading about a month, for instance, maybe when it comes to love, then you can draw a card from this. But it is very much about, advice regarding your love situation. Okay? That's kind of how they are set up. And there are such beautiful colors in these cards. They're so vibrant colors. Beautiful, beautiful colors here. So I've used these cards for when I needed, an answer to my own situation, or also in readings for other people, of course. Use them just one card message, and also use them as together with other oracle cards to get a fuller message. But you, of course, you use them the way you feel is best for you. But this is what they look like. So quite beautiful deck, I feel. So that was that for November. Let's just zoom out. So if you want to be in the draw for this deck, then you have to write I am in, and you can write number 1 or you can write November, so that I know that you want to be part of the draw for this deck. Okay, so that was the November deck. Now we get to December. So there are 2 decks here. So you can sign up for one of them, or you can sign up for both of them. Okay, so let's see. We'll do the Heavenly Guidance first. Now, this is a deck that is not sold on the mass market. So this is actually kind of an indie deck. It's a homemade deck. It's Amelie Burt. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, but this is her website. And there's some information on the back here. It's just, the box is a little bit soft, but it works. And the reason why is it's because it doesn't cover the entire box, but that's just the way it is. And remember that these are kind of indie deck, okay? So it's more of a homemade thing. So there is a guidebook here, and that's quite good, easy breezy, some information and some tips, and then it's just the numbers of the cards, and then the message. So easy breezy, but good enough a guidebook. I mean, it's to the point, but you get the information you need, okay? Now, look at the back of these cards. They are just gorgeous. I really, really love the back of these cards. I'm going to zoom in. This is such a colorful, beautiful. I mean, it's more vibrant than it's showing up in the camera. Okay. Really beautiful, beautiful colors here. So this has been such a beautiful a deck to use, you know, when you're having pick a card, and it just gives such color to when you're making videos. It's glossy, as you can see. Now let's look at the cards. So there is just an image, and then there's kind of a message, and of course the numbers, so you can find it in the guidebook. Now, I love these cards and they're beautiful, but I have to say that on some of the cards, it seems like somebody has done something wrong with the zoom, or whatever you want to call it, because some of the cards are very, let me see if I can find them here, like it looks like it has been squeezed a little bit. So that's the only kind of, well, not negative, but if I were to be picky, I would have to say that that's kind of a fault. But, you know, as I said, it's an indie deck. But let us look at the images. They're beautiful, beautiful images, and I have used this deck quite a bit. You see, there's a little bit here on the edge, but there's not any tear, but you can just see that it's been used, okay? So these are the cards. I will flip through them. And again, the colors are much more vibrant than it shows up on this camera, just so you know. A beautiful card. Yeah, so I've used these cards for like with three to kind of get a fuller message. I've also used them just one card as an extra message. I've used these cards for myself, just pull a card for the day, or if I have a question. You know, I use this in many ways. You see here again, it's kind of squeezed a little bit, which is kind of sad, but they're still beautiful cards, I feel. I mean, some of these images are just gorgeous, so there you go. No, but I've used these cards in different ways, and I've been really happy with them. They definitely give you the message that you need, and so I recommend it. But again, I mean, this, you can't find this on the mass market, so this is kind of a special deck to me. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of all the colors on the edge. So it is a kind of a homemade deck, but it is beautiful, and the fact that it is homemade and that it is indie kind of makes it very special. Not everybody has this deck, for sure. So, you know, oh, I just love this card. So beautiful. Yeah, you know, beautiful images, and I do really love them. And I mean, look at that gorgeous back. It's just so amazing. So this is the first deck, the number 1 deck of December. If you want to participate in the draw for this, write number 1 December, or Heavenly Guidance Angel cards for December. Or if you want to be in the draw for the both, then you can just write December and you will be in the draw for both. And you can win both of them, of course, as well. So there you go. And now this is the second one for December, a Christmas tarot. And, you know, you should think that this is a beautiful, you know, Christmas happy-go-lucky deck. But this is actually quite spooky. It's Ghosts of Past, Present, and Future. And this is a major arcana deck only, okay? So this is quite unique. So let us look at it. It's a sturdy good box. 2018. This is the website if you were interested. And yeah, I'm not so sure this is, yeah, this is a mass production, I believe. So it opens like that. Now I have put the cards in this little pouch, and you will get that from me as well, because there was a cardboard thing in the middle here where you could put the cards in, but I sometimes get so annoyed by them, so I just threw it away. That's why I'm going to give you this little pouch so that the cards stay put, okay? But let us look at the guidebook. It's quite a big guidebook, this one here, actually. This is the guidebook. And it's quite big, sturdy, and there's advice on how to use the cards. Of course, there is messages and pictures of the cards here. So very good guidebook. A lot of information in here. Okay. So very good guidebook, I have to say. And let's open up the little pouch. and get into the cards themselves. So this is the back, very Christmassy. And these are the images. So what's fun about these cards is that some part of the image is very Christmassy and very go happy lucky, you know. And then you look around it and it's like, ooh, spooky. So, so you know, this could be a deck, of course, that you can use for Christmas, but it's almost like you can use it for Halloween as well, because it's kind of a spooky deck. But it's a word on top. And then, of course, it is the main major arcana information at the bottom. And, you know, the word on top isn't always maybe what I have put into the Sun card. But it's an interesting take on how to view the major arcana. So it's kind of a different way to view it. But I'm going to flip through. And again, these colors are more vibrant than you think. You know, maybe if I hold it up like that. Because when when you hold it down here, it's a little bit too white, so the colors doesn't show the way they really are. But anyways, so let's look at them. So they're not in order, so this is the Sun card, the Hermit, the Death, Chariot. Look at that spooky person in the back. The World card, the Emperor, Magician, Judgment. Yeah, you see what it is. Yeah, some really fun cards, these ones, I have to say. So for me, when there's a deck that only has the major arcana, I normally use those decks when I have questions regarding major events in life, because that's kind of what the major arcana is about. So you can use another tarot deck, and then you can pull one card from this deck to kind of find out, okay, where in life are these messages regarding, what part of your life or where in your life journey. So that's a way to use them. You can use them as a start of a reading to kind of feel, okay, this is what the major topic is about. So you can use it that way. You know, many ways to use this deck, of course. But you use them as you wish, of course, as always. But this is the deck. I have used them, as I said, in different ways in a reading, but mostly to kind of find out where in the big scheme of things are we regarding this reading that I'm going to do. So that's kind of how I use them. Or also to just pull one card for a message for me. So that's kind of where I have been using this deck. So there you go. That's the Christmas Tarot. I have to use the pouch again since I threw out the insert. So there you go. So if you want to be in the draw for this deck, then of course you have to write Christmas deck number 2, or you write the name of the deck that you want to be in the draw for, which is a Christmas Tarot. That's the name of the deck. So that's the decks for December, people. So if you want to be in the draw for both, you can just write both December as well, and or you write the number of the card or the name of the cards that you want to be in the draw for. So that's for December, these two, and then of course, as I said, that one is for November. So write in the comment section, and you have to do this. I'm putting this out quite early because I want to be able to ship these before Christmas, both of them. So I will probably post this on November 1st, and then so by Sunday the 5th of November you need to have put your name in. By midnight on Sunday the 5th of November you need to put your name in for the draw for this, and Monday the 6th of November I will make a video announcing the winners, and then I will ship them to you as soon as possible after that. Okay, thank you so much for being part of this video. Good luck for everybody who wants to participate. Until the next time I see you.